strides throughout the course of the season. When you look at the whole balance of the year, where do you guys feel you need to clean some things up, and where do you guys expect to make strides this year as the unit continues to evolve and progress?
I feel like we can make strides in every category, really. We can't blow coverages. We got to know what we're doing. We got to take the ball away. We got to play hard for 60 minutes. It's just everything we did last year, even good or bad, we can always grow on it. So I feel like guys know that, and guys are understanding the role. So now we just got to take it day by day and building those habits now so that it translates into Saturdays.
It's one thing in the locker room for you guys to say, hey, we can go win a Big Ten championship. What does it mean to be out in the street, basically, and say, we can win a Big Ten
we went to Indianapolis, and Coach Locke basically told everyone that's what we want to do. And guys around here, we've been saying that, but Coach said we had to lay a foundation and really get things right before we can take that next step and to talk about compete for championships. And guys around here, they know we're very close to doing something special, but being close just must be far away. You know what I'm saying? You still got to make that stride. So we're talking about compete for championships. We know we can do it. We just have to put ourselves in the best position to win and not beat ourselves in a lot of these games.
You guys have had last year successful season. But it all starts in August. I mean, it starts at the beginning of the year, but August is a huge part. And Coach even mentioned that this is the one time of the year where you guys 24/7, thinking about football. What are some of the more important things over the next 4 weeks that you guys need to dot and check and stuff like that to get you guys in the perfect spot beginning September?
I feel like guys just got to make sure they're getting in their playbooks, they're knowing their job. Also, not even knowing their job, knowing the person next to your job, knowing the defense as a whole collectively, so things can just be moving swiftly. And then also knowing your role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a role on the team that we have to play for us to be successful. So if guys know their role and everybody treats their role as important as the next role, then we'll be good.
Hey, what's it like being on the cover of that? This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's it like having your mug and all that stuff in the uniform? Pretty cool.
It's actually pretty cool. I actually really like it a lot. And we're switching to the Terps script, so that's actually very exciting now. Something new for the fans. But really just being on the front, it means a lot to me. Me and my guy Leah and Roman. So, and we're actually really excited about the Terps script. So.
Piggyback on your question about August, what do you have to work on in August for you personally to get ready for Towson?
I would just say for me, it's just being intentional with my habits, just training my eyes to find the ball, training my hands to shoot, feet. It's just little stuff like that, just so I can put it all together on Saturday.
Are you supposed to make copies of that for your mom to pass around to the cousins?
Actually, I think I'm going to make a couple copies, so they can bring it to the fam, so they can see it. It's actually my first time seeing it. Can't lie. This is nice though. It's pretty nice. I definitely got to get some
showing your
copies.
better side too.
Definitely got to get some copies.
Talk about the draft. And you see, obviously, seeing two guys, in your position when you get drafted, what is that? How does that make you feel, and what's that do for your confidence?
So actually, I was at his draft party, and it was actually like I got the chills because it was crazy. Because me playing with him for 3 years and to see him get drafted first round and accomplish his dreams, that was just everything to me. I was very excited for him. I might have been more happier than he was. And then also Jacorian getting drafted to Vegas, it just shows me. It shows me I'm on the right path and I'm doing the right things to succeed. But those guys are always calling me, giving me little notes. They're telling me little things I can work on. And the first thing I did when those guys got drafted, I said, okay, you guys been through it. Now you tell me what I need to do so I can put myself in the right position. So I appreciate them because they're like big brothers to me. And those are really good guys.
And obviously, you talk about the newcomers, what are your thoughts on that?
Shep's looking really good, actually. He's picking it up fast. He's learning. And also, he's a competitor. That's what I like. Guys that's going to go out there and just compete no matter what. So even if he's struggling to play a little bit, I think he's actually come along really good. But even if he doesn't know something, he's just going to just go out there and play hard. So I actually like that a lot. He's a very good competitor. He wants to go out there and show that he's the best on the field. So we need guys like that.
And I mean, you struggled a little bit with some minors and stuff last year. What are you looking to improve on? What are you trying to accomplish personally?
Personally, I just want to win the championship. Win the Big Ten championship would do everything. It would take care of all my individual goals. That would just that would do a lot for the team as well. So I feel like winning the championship would take care of everything I want to accomplish. Because if we win the championship, that means we're winning. So we're doing something right. So.
What do you think you need to improve on this year?
I feel like I just need to train my eyes to find the ball, create turnovers, become a short tackler. I showed I can tackle before, but really just put that on film, and then just be a good teammate to the rest of the guys. You know, coaching the younger guys, and then just showing my passion for the game, things like that.
I guess for you as a corner, what's it like having a duo like Dante and Bo back there, and in terms of guys who have been not only together for a long time, but been seeing the field and doing all that for a while?
Well, actually, those guys like really, really close. Like off the field, those guys are really close. So then on the field, you could tell by their play style. And then also, those guys are very trustworthy back there. They're gonna know their stuff, and they're gonna go hard. I can say about both of them that they'll put anything on the line for a win. I know that for sure. So just knowing that those two guys are my safeties behind me, it makes me feel a lot better and a lot more confident when I'm doing up front. So I really appreciate those guys for how hard they prepare for the game, how hard they practice, and then also like holding me accountable for when I'm slipping. So those are two great guys back there, and I trust those guys at safety.
There's obviously been a lot of additions, both in terms of starters and also depth guys. What's it been like working with some of the guys who know they're probably not going to be starters, but being key defensive backs, you guys are going to have to rotate and do all that kind of stuff?
Oh, I feel like guys are really embracing their part. Everybody has a role, and guys are really starting to understand their role. And now coach just talks about just doing your role to the best of your ability, and that's going to lead to team success. So guys are understanding, okay, now I have a role. It might not be the role I want, but I have to play this role until I create a better situation for myself. You know what I'm saying? So guys are understanding that. They're embracing their role. They're going hard. But even though they know have a role and they might not start, they still practice hard and play hard like they're going to start. So I feel like there's not really a difference between the guys that are going to play and the guys that aren't going to play.
And you kind of go back to Jersey, back to Henry Baker, Loxley. What were they selling you back then, and how does that compare to what you've seen now? What's it been like seeing the growth of the program to where they're at now?
So actually, all the things Coach Locke talked about recruiting me, I'm actually starting to see come to fruition. Like I'm starting to see it come to life. But he really just had to set the foundation, get the right guys in here. And my class was the first class that was part of that. So I feel like we're just really building something special here. Coach Locke's, everything he talked about, I'm starting to see it. I'm actually getting really excited. So now the next step is just competing for that championship.
And you obviously